All right, guys. Welcome back to the Couch Coaches Podcast. Today, we're going to talk a little bit of hockey, a little bit of NBA playoffs. We're going to talk a little bit of
Reds in the first inning. De La Cruz has got an RBI.
Well, there we go.
Well, that lead will last for 5 innings,
and then we'll piss it all away. We're going to talk a little bit of Reds. And then, sorry about that. Sorry. I'm just going to. There we go. That's better. You got to talk to me like the fat part of the mic, apparently. Because that's what I found out. But yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. Ben is joining us momentarily. He was having some technical difficulties. So he's going to get back on the horn here soon.
Got a lot to talk about tonight. There was last night especially, there was a lot in the sports world that has been going around between the Stanley and NBA.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Stanley Cup playoffs are so electric right now. I'm a huge Buffalo Sabres fan in this playoff run. Like, Nashville Predators fan through and through. But, like, the Sabres right now, since they're in, I love them.
Something about the city of Buffalo in any sport, especially the Bills Mafia, how that city will go all out just to see even a blink of success in the playoffs. Yeah. Like, they will go literally all out. Better than any other franchise, I would say.
So speaking of that, the Sabres are up right now 2-1 at the end of the first period. So, they're looking pretty good.
Favored, or?
They were favored, but they're at home right now. That Avalanche game last night, though, Slurp watched it, and it was nothing short of electric from what I understood.
I will say this. My whole life, I have...
There he is. There he is.
I don't know. That was strange. I don't know what that was all about.
We're getting into the Avalanche game from last night. I don't know if you were able to watch that.
I haven't watched much hockey yet. I saw Lightning Canadiens Game 7 Sunday. That's all I've watched.
So that was a good one.
What I was going to say was... like right before you popped on, my whole life I've always lived and died by saying there's no other playoffs that's better than the MLB. Just atmosphere is electric.
The NHL.
But the past 2 years, I'm going to have to say NHL.
NHL.
Stanley Cup playoffs are
I've been getting into NHL a lot more. Dude, it's just something about as soon as the puck is dropped to start the game. There could be 20 fist fights.
Yeah,
it's just electric.
Dude, and that Canadiens...
Even as, like, a guy that doesn't know hockey, like, all the way like me. Like, I know the basics. I don't know all the rules. I don't have a fandom, but even without that, the Stanley Cup playoffs are electric to watch.
That's just the one sport to where, like I said, as soon as a puck is dropped, people are going for blood.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they will die on that fucking...
What the hell was that game that you sent the other day? Adrian had all them fights. The Sabres.
It was the Sabres game. Their first game, like their first series against the Bruins.
I want the Sabres to go far.
I do too. Dude, I'm a big Sabres fan right now. I was telling Slurp that. I think
Sabres and Ducks. I'm not sure that's gonna happen, but that would be awesome.
Dude, you guys saw that fucking picture, right? Dude, the Ducks coach looks like the Lorax.
The cartoon wouldn't load for me. I was wondering who that guy was, though.
Yeah, that's Anaheim Ducks' fucking head coach, dude. And I saw it last night because there was an icing call that did not get called at the end of the game. That
looks like a mean son of a bitch.
He does, dude. So there was an icing call at the end of the game that did not get called that ultimately led to Minnesota, because they're playing the Wild, to get the game-winning goal, and they flipped it. And that coach, I saw him, like I saw replays of it today. I didn't watch the game last night, but I saw him. He was fired up. Like, he was sitting on the back of his players, like, just fucking pissed because and I was like, he looks like the Lorax. And then I saw it on Pat McAfee today, and Pat was like, he looks like a fucking cartoon character. And I was like, yes, he does. Yes, he does. He does. And then he's like, Up, and I was like, no, it doesn't look like the guy from Up. And I was like, he looks like the Lorax. And then, like, Foxy in the back was like, he looks like this guy. And then he threw up a picture of the
dropped it in.
Lorax. And I was like, that's so fucking accurate. Thank you. Oh,
Are
it
you
was
guys
awesome.
on like fuck Nathan McKinnon? He's the one that missed the goal in the Olympics, right, for the Canadians or the Canada team.
Yeah.
He had the wide open goal and missed
Yeah,
it.
wide open goal and missed
No
it.
shit.
Yeah.
So are you guys like fuck him?
Oh, absolutely. Fuck Nathan McKinnon, dude. He's a piece of shit.
He's a stud though.
But Ben,
He's a stud.
so like I was telling Adrian before we started the pod, so last night I was flipping back and forth between the Cavs and the Avalanche and Wild game. And to start the game in the Avalanche and Wild, the first 2 minutes, it was 1-1.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then
That's awesome.
Avalanche score again within like 3 minutes. And then
Jesus, play some fucking defense.
there's several minutes to tick off the clock in the first period. Then the Avalanche get a power play. They scored the power play in 9 seconds.
9 seconds into the power
Dude,
play.
it was crazy. It was electric. It's like, at the time, the Cavs were down by like 15, so I'm like, well, is what it is if I miss a few minutes of the Cavs game, but this is fucking electric. I need to keep watching this. As Kendall was over, because the reason why I turned it on is Kendall was like, oh, hey, Slurp, it's 1-1, and it like just started. Turn it on, and like, yeah, I've seen 2 more goals within like 3 minutes.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah,
Don't you mean, hey, Swoop, it just started.
something like that.
Who do you want to win, Slurp? The Stanley Cup.
Yeah, we should take
From
picks.
what
We
I've
should
been
take
seeing,
picks.
like, I never watched the game 1 between Avalanche and Wild, but Kendall was filling me in about that. So I'm pretty sure he said that game 1, the Avalanche was up like 4-1 or 4-2 or something, and get into the third period, and then all of a sudden, the Wild is up 6-4, and then it goes into overtime. And there was a total of like 13 goals that were scored in that game, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that is absolutely insane.
And that's
'Cause
fucking playoff
I
hockey,
feel like
dude.
in the playoffs in hockey, and like I said, I'm not too. I don't have a lot of experience with watching the playoff hockey, but I feel like it 2-1 or 1-0 or 2-0 is like a normal score.
That's
Holy shit!
and
It was
then-
9-6.
that's a normal score. That's a normal score in like regular season, dude. For some reason, in hockey, in the playoffs, it just becomes like it just becomes fucking insane. Like they just hit a different stride. Like it and it's just crazy. Like we saw a glimpse of it in the Olympics. You know, like there were some high scoring games here and there in the Olympics, but it really wasn't. It was a lot of defense, especially like the U.S.'s last 2 games. You know, it was very much defensive. You know, at that point, but like in the playoffs, dude, you'll get a very good defensive team like the Bruins. The Bruins were a very good defensive team. That's why like they didn't like that wasn't like a high scoring series. Mm-hmm. There was a couple that are I think game 2 or game 3 of that series, if I remember correctly, it was like the Sabres scored 6 and the Bruins scored 2. Mm-hmm. Or it might have been like one of the last games of the series, and it was just like that's just playoff hockey. It is so fucking fun, and oh, it's electric. And then like when you score on a power play, so like there were 9 seconds in their power play, you score on a power play, the power play goes away.
Yeah.
So-
and, like that's
Oh,
something
really?
I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
the guy if you
That's
score, the
something I
guy
didn't
comes out of
know.
the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought you got a 2-minute power play. Regardless of when you score, you still got the 2 minutes. I
Nope.
thought.
That's only if the other team scores, from what Kendall was telling me.
Yep.
Is it like that in the regular season?
Yep.
Where you're.
Mm-hmm.
I did
Yeah,
not know
if you have the power play, so last night you said the Avalanche had the power play?
Yeah.
Avalanche had a power play, so who the fuck were they playing again?
Wild.
Wild, sorry. Avalanche are playing the Wild. Wild's guys in the box. Avalanche score, guy comes out of the box, goes to the bench because his shift is technically at that point over, and the power play's done.
Yeah, I did not know that. I
Yeah.
thought it kept going. So if you're playing 4-on-5 and you scored a second into a 2-minute power play,
It's back to 5-on-5 because you benefited from
I didn't know that.
action. Yep.
So going back to the question that Ben had, like, again, I'll say I don't know a whole lot about the playoffs this year, but I was talking to Adrian about this. I'd say the Sabres or the Avalanche I could see with going all the way to take the Stanley.
Are they in the same?
I seen a stat.
Are they in the same
last
division?
night, entering the
One's east, one's west.
entering
Yeah,
the
that's what I
third
thought.
period when the Avalanche are up this season, they're 44-0. So after
Holy
last
cow,
night,
that's a
they're
That's a-
crazy stat.
after
What a stat.
last night they're 45-0. That's fucking
What
insane.
a stat.
That is crazy.
You know, I don't know. I like
Not
the,
even a tie like in the regular season. That's I don't know.
That's crazy.
I think that's a wild stat.
I don't know. I think I would like the Avalanche to win this one. This series. You know, I don't know, something about it. I would rather see Colorado do good than Minnesota. Something about Minnesota teams just rub me the
Have
wrong
they
way.
been good like as of late, like the Avalanche, or is this just like they popped on like this year?
They were
They've been good, I
decent.
think.
Yeah, they were decent last year. I think like 3 years ago they kind of had like more of a rebuilding thing. Like they got I should say like 4 years ago. It's been a slow moving thing, but they've progressively gotten better. This is the Wild though. I don't think the Wild made the playoffs last year. If I don't,
I have another
remember
crazy
correctly.
stat. So with talking to Kendall last night, he was telling me about the Lightning and Canadians, right? About their series.
Yeah.
Game 7, he said that the Lightning had 30 shots on goal and the Canadians had 9.
Nine.
And the Canadians won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jared put
Jared
that in our fucking
Oh, he
group
did?
chat. Yeah.
that's
I think he put it.
crazy.
I think he put it in the Reds group chat. Speaking
I
of
don't
the
know how
Reds,
you lose that.
Yeah.
hold on. Before we get more in depth in the hockey, speaking of the Reds, they fucking suck.
Dude.
Yeah, they're already down 2-1. now.
Yeah,
Brady
they are
Singer's
fucking
the
terrible.
Well, what happened? It's 2-1 now?
Ian Herpy fucking
Yeah, of course.
Hap-
He hadn't
Did you say
homered all
Herpy?
year.
yeah
Or all series. He was
Ian Happ
good.
is a Reds killer, dude.
yeah.
Every year, I feel like he hits like at least 2 home runs in a series against us.
It's fucking nuts. So he's gonna hit one tomorrow. I guarantee it.
And like Ben said, that's just Brady. It's Brady Singer. Like he's.
No, yeah.
Awful.
How are we feeling about that performance from Petty? Because all around, I didn't
He
think
pitched
that,
good, but just
I thought he pitched
nobody
good.
on the Red staff can throw a fucking strike.
Yes.
Right before the 3-run home run, he fucking walked both. Throw the ball over the fucking plate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody
Also,
can.
The other thing is, like when he gave up the 3-run bomb to tie it. You know, I think it was Suzuki that was up to bat, right?
That thing was a fucking
Okay,
nuke.
so he walked 2 straight, and it's like you have to get ahead of this batter. But the one thing I hated is Cowboys like, this is the one guy you cannot throw a fastball to. He's the best hitter in the MLB in every category when it comes to fastballs. But it's like you kind of have to throw him a fastball in a way because you need to throw a strike.
You can't
But
get behind this guy. He walked
The
the free
first
base, too.
one, it was right down the cock, and yeah, 455 in left center. Like,
Paul was fucking poked.
I just think he got too much in his head after walking Bregman to start that inning, because like after I think he
Right
walked
after
him,
Hayes hit the home run, the Reds get 2
Yeah.
runs, and then they come back and get 3.
I think he
Come
walked him on
on.
like 5 pitches, and it just seemed like he was trying too hard to go away from his changeup because his changeup was on it. His changeup was filthy, and then he was just throwing like his meatballs, and they were just teeing off after that.
Did you see the game last night?
I watched.
Did you stay
So
up for it?
I didn't
I was
watch
telling
a
Adrian
single
about
thing
this.
of it.
The Cavs lose. I look over at count. I'm like, oh sweet. Well, the Reds and Cubs are in extras. I guess I'll turn that on. As soon as I turn it on, walk-off error from fucking LA, and I'm like, well, fuck me, I guess. Sorry for turning that
Yeah,
on.
better just go to bed. Fuck this.
But-
Yeah. I actually fell asleep last night during the Cavs game. So, like, I didn't watch any of the Reds. Like, I fell asleep with, like, 3 minutes to go in the Cavs game. And then I woke up and we lost 111 and 101. And I was like, oh, fuck. That sucks. But
But real quick,
Yeah.
with the Reds, the one thing I want to talk about is Emilio Pagan. Monday, we bring him in the 9th inning. I was telling Adrian about this. You have PCA up to bat to start the inning. And this year, he's batting in the 8th or 9th hole. And last year, he was a dog. But he swings at everything. Like Petty was striking him out on changeups in the fucking dirt.
So why are you throwing him anything straight? Throw
Yes.
PC anything
And then-
that bends and
then
he's swinging.
Pagan, he throws him a fastball right down the pipe, and he
off
gets
the
a
wall to
leadoff
center field,
triple.
It's like,
So, like,
dude,
It's
Pagan is
something
not a
that a
closer,
closer
dude.
does not do is give
He's not-
a good hitter anything to be able to get a hold of.
he's not a closer.
Yeah.
And yeah, it sucks that he got hurt, whatever. But if that's what
So
needed
what?
to happen, then
So what happened? Because like I turned it on in extras, and there was a little bit of a commercial. Then they go to the game, and they said that like he got carted off the field or something.
he threw one pitch and then immediately grabbed his hamstring. And yeah, he got carted off and he like went in the ambulance and shit.
Who's this, Pagan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the?
And I'm like,
even
damn.
see
for
that.
a
Oh, that's 'cause I fell
hamstring?
asleep during
What
that
the
game, too.
hell?
Yeah. I was thinking. I'm like,
threw
did
one pitch,
Get
and
like
then
a concussion or something, or what?
They bring in Jose Franco. I'm like, Jesus Christ, why are you bringing in this fucking guy?
When I saw
That dude came out of the bullpen. He couldn't throw a strike. He
Mm-hmm.
somehow got out of the inning unscathed. But
When I saw
couldn't throw a
Ashcraft come
strike.
in before Pagan, I was like, "Yep, there's a fucking bad omen." Like,
Ashcraft needs to be the new closer.
I agree.
I agree with that. I could see
I'd
that.
like to see either Ashcraft or Santillan as a closer.
I love that. I love that. I'm starting to like.
Night.
I love that I'm starting to like get into baseball more. Like I'm starting to understand these
a
fucking
fun
names
sport,
now.
dude.
It is a fun sport, and like I'm starting to understand these names now. Like I'm starting
It's
to.
not
Like,
fun when your team is on a 5-game winning
Yeah,
streak,
that's
divisional
that's
ton,
tough.
so.
That's
That's
tough.
another thing.
They're fucking
Getting-
1-7 against the NL Central. They get
Yeah.
baby boyed by every single team.
You know what's
And
crazy
the
though?
sad part
The NL
is,
Central is
We
so
haven't
fucking
even
hot
faced
right now.
the
though.
Brewers yet, and they
The
own
Brewers
us.
own the Reds.
Yes, yeah, that is so. I do know that. So let's get away from baseball because we're just gonna get pissed off if we keep talking about it. So
Good
I think that we
idea.
need to. I think we need to get away from this. So yeah,
Oh, that's
hockey.
cool. All that shit happened with 2 outs in the first inning. Fuck you, Brady Singer.
Scooble out for the season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The
I didn't even
Astros pitcher, one of their pitchers
Framber?
out for the season too. Same injury.
Oh,
I
wait,
think.
what? Who? Astros.
I don't remember his
Valdez?
name.
Hunter Brown?
No,
Valdez is on the Tigers.
Yeah,
and
he's
he
on
just
the
got
Tigers.
suspended
Yeah.
6 games for throwing at
Yeah,
Trevor
what the hell
Story.
was he doing there? That was.
I don't know. I don't know what the beef was or what.
You're down by 8. Like.
Yeah, I was like, dude.
I know. Jeff Passan. He.
But that sucks for Scooble, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a. Yeah. It's like I like.
At least
Scooble,
it's not Tommy
actually.
John. And it's not like, yeah, of course, he's free
It's
agency
not Tommy
next year.
John, so what is it?
It said loose bodies in his elbow out for
Yeah.
2 to 3 months.
Well,
Yeah.
that
But-
is.
Oh, I guess yeah.
It's
Not,
just-
not season. Sorry, I said
It's
season.
his
Anything
throwing
with the
elbow. You know how
elbows.
that goes. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, back to hockey. Who's my pick for the Stanley Cup? You know, for winning the Lordo, is the Sabres. Who's your guys' picks? Who do you see win it? If somebody says a Canadian team, you can just get off this call right now.
I would like to see Sabres Ducks, but I'm not sure the Ducks are going to make it. The Ducks
I don't
are
know if
worse
the
than
Ducks will make it
Jackets,
either.
I think. I know the Ducks are in the West, but I think they had a worse record than the Jackets. But
I'm going
Out
off of
west,
nothing because I haven't
I'll go with
watched
the Avalanche probably.
a
Avalanche?
good chunk of the playoffs, but I don't know. I guess I'd just say the Avalanche just from. I think, in my opinion, the game that Kendall was explaining in Game 1, how just the big swings that were going on in Game 1, and they come back and win in overtime. It's
Did you guys see Jack Hughes? Did you see his goal the other
What did
night?
he do?
He fucking came across and he flipped it, not even towards the goal. He hit it off of a teammate's skate and it ricocheted into the
Wait,
fucking goal.
Oh, yeah.
What? I thought he was on the
I
Rangers.
heard about that, but I never seen it. That
Yeah, I think it was Jack Hughes. Maybe it was Quinn Hughes. It was one of
Yeah,
the
but he's
Hughes'
on the
brothers.
Devils, I thought. I thought neither team was in the playoffs. One's on the Rangers, one's on the Devils, right?
I remember hearing about the goal that ricocheted off of a.
I might be wrong on who they're on. I know one's on the Devils. I'm not sure which.
remember hearing about the goal. I just don't know who it was, but I definitely remember hearing about that.
Now you got me second guessing myself. Hold up. Hockey player that fuck off. made goal off skate. I'm doing this on Twitter, and this is... Yeah, it was one of the Hughes brothers. He's on the Wild.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't know that.
Quinn Hughes. It was Quinn, not Jack. Quinn. Yeah. Yep. It was fucking sick. It was awesome. That was actually to win that series because they were playing the Stars.
Oh, this was last. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was last series. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, so I think it would be awesome to see the Sabres and the Avalanche in there, or Sabres and Ducks. The reason I want Sabres and Ducks is because I want to see the Sabres just fucking pipe one down another Canadian team's fucking throat.
The Ducks aren't Canadian.
Anaheim?
Ducks are in Anaheim. That's in California.
Yeah, that's in.
Not a geography guy.
No,
Not a geography
no.
I was gonna say Anna.
My bad.
That's in like
There's
LA.
the Angels of Anaheim, the Los Angeles Angels.
Yeah. Well.
But yeah, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up
Yep.
now.
Okay, let's move it along here.
But anyway, real quick, I just want to talk about this. How long has it been since a Canadian team has won the Stanley? It's been a while, hasn't it?
33 years. I think this year will be 33 years. They haven't won since like 90. Maybe it was 97. Maybe it's 30 years. Let me look it up.
I did
97
see
would be
when
28.
when the Oilers got beat. I saw a couple of their players just came out and actually were like, "We're not good enough. Like we're wasting McDavid's prime."
Yeah, I don't think McDavid. God damn it.
We're not good enough. We got to go out and get guys.
I don't think McDavid's going to be on Edmonton next year.
I think he's got 3 years and that's it.
Yeah, but they can get trades for him. Like, when was the last time? Why did I think that Anaheim was in Canada?
I don't know, but I thought that was funny.
That's a bad look.
That's bad. That's tough. That's tough. I try to stay away from Canada as much as I can. 93. So yeah, 33 years.
Damn.
It'll be 33 years. I thought I read that somewhere. So we kind of hit on the Cavs a little bit earlier about how they lost last night.
How?
Dude,
The Cavs, I feel
was-
like should just body the Pistons.
The
Honestly.
Pistons fucking had 30. What did you say? 36 free throws.
Pistons had 35
35.
free throws. The Cavs had 16.
Dude, the
I thought
refs.
Mitchell said, "I don't flop" when he got asked why he didn't get to the game. I don't flop.
But the thing that I didn't like, the first quarter isn't even over yet, and Jarrett Allen had 3 fouls already.
Yeah.
So he gets brought to the bench. Another thing that played a big factor, literally everything was going the Pistons' way.
Yeah.
They hit half-court buzzer beaters to end the first and third quarter. Like, everything was going their way.
It was. They
And
were.
then the one thing that really irritated me, you fast forward to the third quarter, and for some reason, Coach Atkinson is playing Thomas Bryant.
Yeah,
9
I saw
minutes.
that.
Like, oh, okay. So just because Allen is up to 4 fouls, it means you're not allowed to play him?
Yeah.
Like, oh my. There was one time he was in the corner, and it was either Schroeder or Mitchell. It was one of our guards. They tried to kick the ball out in the corner. He was wide open for a 3. It bounces off his hand and hits him in the back of the heel and goes out of bounds. Like, get him out.
You know who I like? I liked.
Get him out.
Like, our substitutions were fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb
At one
last
point in
night.
the fourth quarter, it was like 6 minutes left. Harden is fouled on a 3. We're down by 3
Yeah.
points. He goes to the line. He makes all three free throws to tie it up. The Pistons call a timeout. Donovan Mitchell is still on the bench.
Yes.
He's not in foul trouble. Get him in the
Yes.
fucking game. Our substitutions were fucking bullshit.
I-
That is
I-
not what a good coach of the NBA does.
I was fucking screaming at the
I
TV
was so pissed.
the same thing last night. I was screaming at the fucking TV because I was like, "Why is Mitchell on the fucking bench?"
Also, the other thing, the final 2 minutes of the game, Jarrett Allen is still on the bench.
Yeah.
Why is
do
he
you have?
not playing?
Yeah,
5
who cares
fouls,
if he's in foul trouble?
I think he still had 4. It's
Yeah.
like, at this point, the only thing I can think of is, oh, well, they might do a hack-a-shack and foul Jarrett Allen. I don't give a fuck.
Who cares if they foul Jared
He's a
Allen out?
defender. You got to put,
You know who
him in.
never should play? Dean Wade. That guy's
Yes,
dog shit.
thank
Yes,
you.
he is so fucking
Start
bad.
Strus over him.
Yes,
Dean
I
Wade is not a
love
starter.
Max Strus, dude. You know what I don't like? I don't
He was
like
4 for 7 on threes.
Yeah.
Like play him. Oh my.
I don't like Schroeder. That guy's
What do you mean?
That guy's a
He's
liability.
been killing it this year in the playoffs.
Not last
had,
night.
like-
Dude,
He only played like 19 minutes.
it's just something about him, dude. He's a liability. He
I don't think
He's gonna get
a
fucked.
liability.
He's gonna get fucking ejected one of these times for getting in a fight. He was squaring up with fucking Cade Cunningham last
Good.
night.
Fuck him. The Cavs
I
need
agree.
to have a villain on a roster.
No, I
Yeah,
agree. I agree
every
with that.
team needs that.
I agree
Like,
with that
let's
to an
look at the
extent.
Knicks. They have Brunson, and he's a good villain. He's a good villain.
He's
I hate to say it, but he is.
Brunson's ugly as fuck, though. God, he is so ugly.
Is Keon Ellis good, or does he never play?
He played a bit last night, but he was not on it. He was bricking everything.
Well, he's
last
a
night.
defensive guy, right? Like a 3-and-D
yeah.
guy.
And like another thing, like I want nothing more than to just beat the fuck out of JB Bickerstaff.
Oh, that's
That
what's
would
going to
warm
drive
my
me
heart.
nuts. If the Pistons win, like, dude, you could not win a series with the Cavs.
No,
like
he couldn't.
Bickerstaff, in my opinion, on Cleveland was Dwayne Casey 2.0 when he was with the Raptors.
Raptors.
Putty.
You look at the
You're having
regular
a rough
season.
day right now.
They both killed it in the regular season. You get to the playoffs, he turns into Cheryl Ann. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. If he wins a series in Detroit, I'm going to be irate.
Yeah, I mean, he did win a series technically already.
Well, he's playing against us.
Okay.
And, like, that was also the opening round, but...
Yeah, and they almost lost it. They,
Yeah.
Orlando.
Well, so did the Cavs.
That is true. That's fair. Yeah, the Cavs should have beat the shit out of the Raptors. That series pissed me off. But it
I
also,
feel like they should have beat the shit out of the Raptors, and they should beat the shit out of the Pistons.
the thing is though, like, the Raptors, just got hot at the right time in Game 3.
For
like,
sure.
I mean, they
Scotty
just got
Barnes is just-
hot. Scotty Barnes got hot quick.
Real quick, I remember, like, last year or whatever, I seen a bunch of conspiracies, how, like, Scotty Barnes has Down syndrome or something. Like, did you guys see that?
I know what you're talking about.
It's like
Spurs.
the way he walks around on the court and shit.
He's just
like,
a goofball.
Yeah, just a goofball. He's clumsy as hell. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why. Every time he's brought up, I just think of that.
So, getting away from the Cavs, do we think that Luka's going to come back anytime soon?
If he
No,
does,
he
I don't.
said his rehab is
don't know.
great.
Yeah,
I never.
I don't.
seen a whole lot of
I
news.
really hope he does, because, like, I would love for the Lakers to knock off the Thunder.
Thunder
Real-
is just damn
yeah,
good.
but
Yeah, they're
how
just
in the
so
hell
damn good.
Are they able to take down the Nuggets? Like, they didn't have Reeves or Luca. Like,
They didn't play the Nuggets last.
didn't-
Yeah,
they
Rockets,
beat the-
Rockets,
yeah.
Rockets.
they
my
beat
God.
the Rockets, but
Yeah,
the
Rockets.
Rockets.
They were
didn't-
up 3-0.
The Rockets didn't have Durant.
I still think that's crazy, though.
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy. I mean, the Rockets have a young, really young, good team. Like, they're gonna, like, next year, I could see the Rockets being a very viable, scary team in the
That
playoffs. You know,
Thompson twin they got, either a man or a star, whatever one
Yeah.
is on the Rockets, he's a stud.
Sengun.
So is the one on the Pistons.
Yeah,
Alperen
Sengun.
Sengun.
Yeah, he's good.
Jabari
KD's
Smith.
Mari Smith. Yeah, KD's probably not gonna be back with them next year, from what I'm hearing.
Nah, he's gone.
In free agency or
Yeah,
what?
free agency. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was.
I would love nothing for, like, LeBron and Austin Reeves to just get
Austin
hot.
Reeves played terribly.
But,
LeBron
I mean, you
played
also
a
gotta
damn
think
good
he-
game last
He had like
night,
8
but
points last night. Like,
Yeah.
he shot
Reeves was
like
terrible.
3 for 16 from the field or something.
Reeves was terrible, yeah.
Now we got to talk about probably my favorite player in the NBA.
Ant-Man.
Jay?
What? I don't like Shea.
Ant-Man.
Oh,
I just said that I want OKC to get their fucking shit rocked. Do you think I like Shea? That
don't-
flop, dude.
He
He
flopped
flops
so
like
bad.
a fucking
Yeah.
pancake, dude. I flip
Yeah.
over a pancake for my kids on the
Flops like
fucking
a pancake.
Sunday morning, bro. I'm like, oh, there's SGA. Hey, Jesus Christ. Like, dude, oh, you want to go to the free throw line pancake? Yeah, let's do it. Like,
It
you're going to
is
fucking
bad,
make your
yeah.
shots? Yeah, it's so bad. Ant-Man. That dude, like, me and Slurp were talking about it before we kicked off the
I
pod.
love this. I'll let Adrian tell it.
And his doctor was like, hey, I think, you should, probably, just be out for the rest of the season. Like, this is a pretty serious injury. Like, this is bad. You have a hyperextend your knee and a bone bruise. Like, and I know it's a playoff, so you're probably not going to take my advice. And he's like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm playing.
He's like, and the doctor's like, I really think that you should probably not come back. And he goes, well, I'm Ant-Man.
I'm Ant-Man.
I fucking love
That's
it.
hard as
so
fuck.
hard as fuck. It's just so hard, dude. It's awesome. And it's just like, dude, that is so electric. And so I love it. And I
That's
love
a
Anthony
team
Edwards.
I'd love to see outside of the Cavs win the NBA finals.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be as real as I can. It's not going to be the Cavs. Like, I'm sorry.
No,
we
if we
do
keep
not
playing this
have
way.
enough depth. Our depth is what is going to get us beat in the playoffs. You look at the Pistons, they're deep. And what kills me was watching last night's game. Reminds me of all of our early exits the past 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
What happened? We were getting bullied on the boards. We could not get a board to save our life.
But last night, Evan Mobley had 10 boards.
He did, but when you have Duran and everybody in the brother that's racking up offensive board after offensive board. Like, Duran, I think, had 13 boards or 12 boards. 11 of those were offensive.
Do the Cavs play
Duran's
tomorrow?
a
They play
stud.
tomorrow or Friday?
They play tomorrow. They play tomorrow and then Saturday. Saturday at 3.
Dude, is the Saturday game in Cleveland or Detroit?
Saturdays
Should
in
be
Cleveland.
2-2, 1-1-1.
Yeah.
Or,
That's what I thought.
We need to win Thursday.
yeah.
That's a must
We need to
win in
win.
my
Yeah,
book.
we need to win.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'd love to see the Timberwolves be able to go out and get a ring. It's just something about
would too.
Ant-Man that's just so electric.
I saw a story on him this morning.
Outside of the Wolves, though, I really don't know a team that I think has got a clear path outside of the Thunder. Because the Thunder's depth, I think, is the best in the league.
Yeah. I saw a story. I've seen the story before, but I didn't see the full story. I saw a story on Ant-Man this morning. I was scrolling through TikTok while laying in bed before, getting ready for work and shit. And there's this little boy who's named Luca. And Luca's, I think, like 8 years old now, so this was 3 years ago that this happened. Luca got diagnosed with leukemia and at 5 years old, and like just rocked the family, right? I mean, that's just terrible. And when my sons got fucking leukemia, bro, I would fucking not be jacked about it. This Luca kid's been shooting basketball, shooting hoops since he was like 2. Like, his dad's been out having him out there like on the mini hoop and like big hoop and stuff like since like 2 years old. Well, when he gets diagnosed with leukemia, his make-a-wish was to basically meet go to all these NBA games and stuff and like meet all these players, and like the one that he really wanted to meet was Ant. And so he's back in like the walkway, back to the locker room.
Yeah.
And Ant sees him and goes up to him and goes, "Hey man, what's going on?" And the kid has a sign. And I had like check marks. First one, beat leukemia. Next one, be the next 23. Like Michael Jordan. And Ant's like, dude, I fucking love that.
That is an awesome
and whatnot. Like, so like Ant was like talking to him, dapped him up and stuff. And Ant Luca gave Ant a bracelet, orange bracelet. And it says "Live like Luca" and like something else on it, like "Love Life" or something like that. I don't remember what it was. But Anthony Edwards, every single game, wears this orange bracelet. Like tonight, like I'll pull it up on my phone, we can watch it. But like tonight, if we're still down here, he will have that orange bracelet on. And Luca beat leukemia on March 5th, 2026.
That's pretty
And
cool.
yeah, it was. And so Luca asked Ant during that, like after the game, that when they met, he goes, "I know why number 5 means a lot to you." He's like, "Do you know why number 5 means a lot to me?" And Ant's like, "No, tell me." And he's like, "I got diagnosed with leukemia when I was 5 years old
Shit.
on like May 5th or something like that." And Ant's like, "Dude, that's crazy." And like, so he beats leukemia on March 5th.
Dude. You can't make this shit
You
up.
can't make that up, dude. And like it gave me chill. It just gave me chills again. It gave me chills this morning. I was like, dude, that is insane. So Ant was like, they like did a post game press conference on like around March 5th this year, and they were like, hey, did you hear that Luke had beat leukemia? And he was like, oh yeah, I called him right away. And they're like, that's awesome. And he's like, there's 2 more reasons for me to wear number 5 right there. And I was like, Jesus, dude, this guy's so fucking
that story
awesome.
kind of reminds me of Jack Sawyer.
Yes.
You guys know what I'm going at?
Yeah.
He had a super fan whose name was also Jack Sawyer.
Yeah. And got
he
diagnosed with
wore,
leukemia.
Like, his wrist, it was it taped up. He had his name and stuff on there. And I remember they interviewed him after the Texas game. And Jack was like, yeah, I just had a feeling in my heart because Jack Sawyer, he passed away, but
that kid
halfway
passed.
through the year, I think, or something. And Jack's like, I lined up on 4th down, and he's like, I looked down, seen his name on my wrist, and he's like, I just have a feeling I have to make a play here.
Yeah.
And he gets a freaking strip sack, scoop and score. Like,
that
you can't
was
make this
so-
shit up. Like, that's beautiful to see.
Like this morning I was like, geez, dude, like I'm about to start crying at 6:30 in the morning. Like, this is insane. I loved that story. It was awesome.
Ooh.
It was so great.
Off topic as hell, but how about the Kentucky Derby? Any of you guys watch that?
Oh hell yeah.
The dude that won was what, like 23-1 odds?
Yeah.
Anybody put some money on him, or
No, I thought I actually was.
put money on 2 horses and they did not win?
I put money on like 4 horses and none of them won. And I was actually going through that one because like I told my wife and the kids, I was like, hey, like let's all pick a horse. And so I was like reading off horses, horse names to the kids and stuff. And like I read off like, I don't know, like the one weird name, like Prevolodus or whatever it was. And here's Hayes from the toy room. Yeah. And I was like, okay, guess that's gonna be Hayes' horse. And then like we're going down the line, and Waylon got a horse, Alyssa got a horse. Alyssa did So Happy. So Happy was doing really good there for a while.
Second, didn't he finish second?
No, Renegade did second. So Happy was third, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but
Wallaby
like
tried
to
to make a surge at the end.
Wallaby tried to make a surge. That was definitely a fan favorite from our fans. Chief
I'd like
Wallaby.
to see the stats of how the
Talking to the mic.
favorite ended up, because like I feel like this has been
Second.
several years in a row that the horse that the favorite did not win.
The favorite was second.
Second.
Yep. I did win a little bit of money off the.
First woman trainer to win the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
Yep.
that too. That's crazy.
I did put a win place show on Renegade, so he placed, which won me $2. So I guess
Hey, better than nothing.
better than nothing. So it was, that was good. What we got going? Oh, this is a little off topic, something we don't talk about much, or really at all. High school softball tomorrow is a battle between the Lewis household and the Ontrop household. Tomorrow, Fort Recovery plays St. Henry in Fort Recovery. My wife is the head coach of Fort Recovery, and
Alexis.
Alexis is the head coach of St. Henry. So,
I did not know that she was the head coach. Dang.
yeah. So, tomorrow, 5 o'clock, Fort Recovery softball diamond. I'll be there with my kids, and a lot of our friends are going to be there. I guess that'd be today, because everybody's going to hear this on Thursday. So, today, Thursday, May 7th. Be there.
Hell yeah.
Ben probably won't go, but it'd be really cool if he did.
I ain't gonna make it.
I would say let's pregame and tailgate, but I don't think the school would be too proud of that one. So, sorry. But yeah. And then what do we got? Oh, you got any hot takes today, Slurp?
I do.
All right, let's hear them.
You ready to ruffle some feathers here?
Talking to the mic.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay. We're gonna get started here then.
I don't know.
Shades on and shit.
You guys ready, huh?
I thought about putting on my shades. I didn't do it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start off with saying we kind of missed the shit talk last week. The Bengals are the worst franchise in the NFL.
Elaborate.
Elaborate?
Elaborate. I want to
I
hear.
don't think I need to elaborate on anything. I don't think that's a cold hard fact.
They're not even the worst franchise in the AFC North.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Great
All
argument.
right, well-
Bullshit.
I'll get started here. The Bengals year in and year out have expectations. Ever since I've been alive, there's one thing the Bengals always have: 2 stud receivers, a good quarterback. But you know what? They don't amount
Calling
to
Andy
shit.
Dalton a good quarterback?
Yeah,
He was good with the Bengals. Now, well, what'd they do
Wild
though?
take.
Shit down his leg in the postseason.
That's
Like
fair.
classic old Bengal fashion. They have expectations every year. They never live up to the hype. The one year that they make the Super Bowl since I've been alive, they lose. Offensive line was dog shit. Their offensive line could not block a 13-year-old on Twitter. Like, they were awful. Then, the following offseason, after they make the Super Bowl, you want to know what they do to try to run it back, to get back to the Super Bowl? Oh, we'll cut ties with Jesse Bates. Bye. The best safety in the NFL. See ya. Leave. I don't want you. Then,
I'm not
the
saying
other
I
thing
agree
that
with
the
that.
Bengals do, well, our offensive line sucks. We'll sign a few people, but they ain't going to pan out. But how about we take... So everybody always bashes the Browns for the amount of quarterbacks that they take. I want to talk about this with the Bengals now, because I think this is not talked about enough. So, you look at the Bengals in their drafts. Their drafts have been dog shit for a while. Their last good
For a
pick
while.
was probably Jamar Chase. Was probably their last good pick that panned out.
That wasn't a while ago though.
So, the Bengals are the Browns of drafting edge rushers. The Bengals have here. I'm going to name these off. This is how bad the Bengals... Like, they are trying so bad to get their Myles Garrett that 2 years in a row, they take an edge out of A&M, out of Texas A&M, because that's the alma mater of Myles Garrett. Like, just give up. Just give up. You cannot draft an edge rusher to save your life. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 edges they have drafted since 2017. All of them have been busts. The ones that have worked out, you got Carl Lawson, but he couldn't stay healthy. All the others are busts. You don't know about Cassius Howell because he's a rookie, but I'm sorry, ain't gonna cut it. The Bengals suck.
They ain't gonna cut it.
Hey, at least the Bengals make the postseason sometimes.
Also, the other thing, you look at the past few years. So, when they made the Super Bowl, they had a good defense. The defense is, in my opinion, is what kind of carried them to the Super Bowl. Because, like, Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow, but in the postseason that year, he really wasn't, like, just going out and balling out because there was games that they needed it, but in my opinion, it was Evan McPherson that kind of got him there because it was, like, the first 2 games, walk-off field goal. Like, Evan McPherson, his rookie year, I'll say that, ice in his veins. He was a stud. I remember watching that postseason. He was a stud. But they don't shore up the defense. What do they do? Oh, well, shit. We need to get some people in defense. Oh, I'll pay T. Higgins instead. Now, is T. Higgins a good signing? For sure. But with signing him, they were not able to go out and get their guys on defense. And then on top of that, you miss on every pick in the draft.
Yeah, they're terrible at drafting defense.
Like, I will say
it
this,
just is
though.
what it is.
This is the one year I thought I was not going to see this. I don't think the Bengals had that bad of an off-season in free agency. They finally did what we talked about on all the pods. Because I feel like I talked about the Bengals a lot because the Bengals is the easiest team to talk about in the NFL. Because their offense is fucking stacked. Just get a defense. I didn't want to see it happen, but they went out. They got some studs on defense. Do I think it's going to work? No. Fuck the Bengals.
No.
Hey, Deshaun Watson's back. That's,
Yes, he is.
yeah, he'll lead you to a playoff.
He's going to be
We'll see.
QB1.
He's gonna be,
gonna be
yeah.
QB1.
He's taking
And
reps.
I already know a bunch of people are going to be asking, like, why are the Browns not the worst franchise in the NFL? That's because they don't have expectations.
You know
And
who I
They don't have expectations, but the thing is, I will continue to say this. The one thing that I absolutely love about the Browns since they clinched the playoffs and had a playoff win in 2021, I'm pretty sure. Since then, they have consistently been taking
Dog
swings.
shit.
They have been taking swings. They have been trying. They have been trying.
Nice.
But like I said, though, you look at the Bengals. They haven't taken any swings
How the
outside
fuck
of
have they
this
been
year.
trying? They've had like 5 wins a year. They've tried.
And
They started
also-
their their fourth round quarterback.
You have one of the best edges in the NFL. Like, oh no, I don't like you. Get away. I'm not going to pay you.
Fuck Trey.
Like you have Hendrickson.
Well,
but
the
they would
Browns
not
almost
pay
did
him.
that with Myles Garrett last year.
What do you mean almost?
They were about to get rid of him. He was about to walk.
Because he requested a trade, and then we gave him a deal he couldn't pass up.
Almost let him go. Okay, I got
Similar to what the Cowboys did with Micah Parsons.
Oh, yeah,
he
I mean-
requested a trade.
Yeah, and then we.
Except they
Offered
didn't
him
pay
a
him.
deal, but he said no.
Yeah,
Fuck
but-
the Cowboys.
I mean, that kind of worked out. That kind of worked out a little bit in the Cowboys' favor, though, because Mike ended up getting hurt, and he has terrible takes on somebody's fucking podcast, and then we get Caleb Downs. So I mean, in a way, it worked. Like he had a good season last year. Yeah,
I mean,
but,
I'd
like,
rather have Micah Parsons than Caleb Downs.
Yeah, I mean, because Caleb hasn't proven himself yet. You know, I mean, he has, and he's wearing number 13. Don't love that. I think he should have 2. But same thing though. I mean, I don't know. The Cowboys kind of stacked their defensive line again to kind of make up for the Micah Parsons thing. But I would love to have Micah Parsons back. I
He's
absolutely
the second
would.
best pass rusher in the NFL.
Yeah. If you ask him, he's the best, but I think he is definitely the second. I think Myles Garrett's definitely the first, but
Myles Garrett's like a class.
yeah, he is. I saw a clip of Myles Garrett the other day, which cracked
Was
me
he
up.
going 97 miles an hour again?
He does do that
That's
a lot.
an issue with Cleveland. I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
what is up?
Yeah,
What is up with Cleveland and having speeders up there?
I don't know, man. I don't know what.
I saw Myles Garrett come up, and he was. I think this is when they were playing the Bengals. So this kind of is not the greatest thing, but he does a crossover behind the fucking defensive line,
Yeah, it was the Bengals.
and he shows them what he's about to. He's doing a crossover, and like this is a guy who's confident. So he does a crossover, literally shows. I think he was lined up against like
The center.
the center. Literally shows the center what he's about to do. Does it to the center and sacks Joe Burrow. It was the most remarkable thing ever. I was like, that's actually awesome. Okay,
insane.
how many wins do we think Deshaun Watson's going to get with Cleveland this year?
I'll give him like 4.
I'll give you a number when they say the starter.
I'm going to say
When they
2.
name the starter.
How many do we think Shador's going to get?
I will tell you when we name the starter.
Watson will be benched by like week 10. Shador will come in and he'll go winless.
I think Watson's going to be hurt by week 5.
I'll say the same with Joe Burrow.
You think he's going to be hurt?
He does every year.
You're a fuck, Slurp.
I think
Just facts.
I actually kind of agree with him on this one. Joe Burrow does get hurt a lot. But I can't say much because Dak Prescott the last 2 seasons got hurt a lot too. I think Shador's going to get... I'll go with 2 as well. Dylan Gabriel.
Not going to say it till we name the starter.
I'm gonna give him 1.
That
Hey,
guy's
things
gonna
are
be the
looking up.
practice squad.
That's things are looking up. That's 5 wins. I think that's an absolute.
That's
dub.
Browns football, baby.
Yes,
That's
it
Browns
is. We'll
football.
I like that. I like your guys' odds there. Now
That's another top 10 pick. That is another top
that is another
At
top
least we
10
hit
pick.
on our picks.
Oh,
Jamar Chase turned out okay. Joe Burrow wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, what'd they do?
what have the Browns done?
No, they're both all pros.
We've drafted how many All Pros? So
Like one, Joe Thomas. Myles Garrett. But that's it.
Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward, that's a good one.
He an all pro?
Mm-hmm.
He sucks now.
Nick Chubb.
Concussion boy.
He is a concussion guy. Nick Chubb, yeah, Nick Chubb's a good one.
Joel Bitonio. What? No, they didn't draft him. But
Miles
Where
Teller,
did they get
was he
Teller
all
from?
pro?
no, they didn't draft him. But he was an All Pro one year.
Where'd they get him from?
Buffalo. We traded
I know that.
for him for like a late round pick. It was like a 6th or 7th round pick.
I didn't know.
Like it was a bag of chips.
Hey, do you have any more hot takes?
I have one more.
Okay, let's hear it.
Cowboys suck. They are not
I
America's
knew.
team.
I knew.
Cowboys are not America's team. This is another team, I'm saying, along with the Bengals. You claim to be America's team, and they have what? 4 playoff wins since 2000? I'm sorry, that's not America's team.
Who's America's team?
Well, there's a bunch more. You could say the Chiefs. You could say the 49ers. You could say the Patriots. Not as of late.
Patriots I can go with. The
There's 3 teams you could
49ers,
say.
maybe. I don't think the 49ers.
At least they do shit in the playoffs.
So I have to call the radio live. Can you take the kids ASAP? What? Dude, don't fucking babe me. You just texted me. Literally, those text messages came at the same time. But yes, send them down. I love my wife, and I cannot wait for her to see this. I hate when she does that. You want to know the timestamps of these text messages? 8:38.
1738.
That's good. That's a good number. The second message, where she's trying to get me to confirm. You want to know when that came in, Ben? You know what time that came in?
8:59.
8:38.
8:38.
Drives me fucking insane. Get on down here. Let me go get Ace. Also, Cowboys do suck, okay? And I will admit that all day long. I fucking have no expectations for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott gets fucking hurt all the time. CeeDee Lamb had a very underperforming year.
Yeah, but Pickens picked up his line.
Pickens was so good, and he avoided a trade. I love that for him.
Yeah, he had a good year, and you want to know what the Cowboys did? They extended their kicker instead of Pickens and franchise tag Pickens. That was a good move.
I hated that move. And I'll be the first one to tell you that I hated that move. Hey, get on down here, you two.
You want to see Hazy's toy that Grandma bought him?
There!
Grandma got you a toy.
Yeah.
What
Hey,
is
go on.
something?
Hey, your butt.
This!
Go with Daddy. Yep.
This kind.
But
Keep going. Be right back.
This kind. This kind.
What's up?
This kind.
hi, bye.
Is this a new toy?
Yeah. It's a toy.
Is that a present that you got?
No.
No.
Did Grandma get that for you, Waylon?
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah, got it from me. I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
3-1 now. Holy crap.
Hazy.
I don't put this box there.
Oh, probably shouldn't cut it that way. Hey, Dale. What are you doing, sir? Ow.
And it worked.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Ben, you hear this?
5-0, 5-0, baby.
Hey, stop it.
But mine
Hey, I'm trying to record something here. Can you quit? Thank you. Can you say hi to Ben? You're so weird when you get on camera, Waylon. Why are you weird when you get on camera? Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's weird. Stop that. Oh, I hate when he does. Hayes. Hey, stop it. For everybody wanting to know, my wife had to go call into the radio station because she is famous, a famous softball coach.
Is my thing supposed to be on stereo or mono?
I don't think it matters.
I accidentally hit a button. And
It's just what it comes back to you as. Hey, look. You want to play it? Yeah? What?
No, not even. Get mine now.
If anybody wants to know what it's like being the life of a dad, this is it.
Dad, you want to try some of that me.
You want me to try something else with you?
Like this.
Hayes, stop hitting the camera.
What's his accent?
None of this is getting edited out. I want everybody to know what is going on here.
Yeah, hotter.
What do you think, Ben?
Hotter, off.
Run it.
Now.
Run it.
Run it back, Turbo.
You know what's crazy, Ben? Is like we didn't even like talk much shit about their teams last week. We mainly talked shit about the fans, about the Browns. We talked shit about how the Browns are gonna probably win, 5 or 6 games, which that was a little bit of a
Why are you
shock
talking on the fans then?
because Browns fans are horrible, and I'm not saying that Bengals fans are like much better because they're.
Well, how are we horrible? Because I just want to know.
Which fan base in history has thrown beer bottles on the field? I rest my case.
You would too if your owner sold the team. That was why that happened.
Hand up. I was at the Bengals playoff game in 2015, and Bengals fans were throwing beer cans at an injured Ben Roethlisberger on the cart.
Oh, that one's tough. But I like I just said, Bengals fans are not much better. Browns fans like
I said, that was when Art Medell sold the team.
Yeah, what Hayes said.
That is.
what happened? Yeah, Waylon, that's the camera right there. Look, Waylon, buddy. Hazy, this is not your car, okay? This is Waylon's car. This one doesn't have any lights or anything, though. That's your guitar. Waylon, come here. Waylon, come here. Waylon, see this right here? See that right there? That's the camera, buddy. What do you think the camera's doing? Do you think it's recording you?
Yeah.
Well, then you're right. We'll talk and do it again.
Daddy.
Kevin, get the fuck out of here.
Hi, Ben.
Alyssa, how are you?
Alyssa, how are you?
I miss you,
Daddy.
He's cracking up right now because Hayes is saying daddy into the microphone.
That's all I hear. Yeah.
Okay, go with mommy.
Say, tell him good night. Say night.
Night, Hayes.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting
Kevin,
that.
get upstairs.
He tried
Not
to
right
call
now. Not
me.
right now. Not right now.
He called me and I was like, what do you... I was like, I can't. He's like,
Bye.
do you mind if we just want to do a quick interview?
Bye,
about the
Hayes.
game?"
Bye, Hazy.
Bye.
Bye, Waylon.
Good night, Waylon.
Good night,
Good
Waylon.
night.
Okay, you're fine, Hayes. Go.
Hayes,
Bye,
bye.
Ben.
Bye, Alyssa.
Bye, Alyssa.
Bye.
Alyssa said
Yes,
she.
Lord.
Alyssa doesn't talk to Browns fans.
Good.
Yeah. That's good. You should have known when Slurp put his glasses on, he meant business.
Hey, Matt McClain homers.
What?
Yeah, Solo, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
So 2
Brady
to 4 now.
Sanders. Yeah.
So, okay, those were your hot takes. That was fun. No, so I'm glad you got that off your chest, though.
Yeah. It's just. I think it was a playoff game where Cowboys are down by 1 score. Can't remember how much, but it was a 1 possession
I
game.
know where this one's going.
I don't know how much time is left.
Like
but-
13
Was this
seconds.
the 49ers game? Where,
Yeah. How about we
You
put
know.
Zeke in at center? That's a hell of a trick play, huh? Oh, hey.
or let's do a QB draw with 0 timeouts left in the middle of the
that
field.
too.
Yeah, what the fuck? Dude, oh my god.
Yeah, that was
Trust
tough to watch.
Trust me, I can crash out about the fucking Cowboys all day long, dude. What you're telling me right now is just fueling my hatred towards this team. You know how Jaron hates the fucking Reds for some reason? You know how he does that? Like how he just hates the fucking Reds? That's how I am with the Cowboys.
Yep.
I'm that guy with the Cowboys. I can't fucking stand them. Why do I cheer for this fucking trash franchise,
You
dude?
don't think I think the same thing about the Browns?
I don't.
I think the same thing about the Bengals and the Reds. It's like,
It's just so.
it's just disappointment every single fucking year.
And what's bad? Oh fuck. what's bad is like I got so like I don't. It's not even disappointment with me anymore. It's just pure hatred towards the Cowboys. It is by far the worst thing I've ever experienced. When I was a Bengals fan, I didn't have this. Like, I didn't have this hatred when I was a Bengals fan. When I was a Bengals fan, I just had like incredibly low expectations, and Andy Dalton was the quarterback. So I was like, well, you know, whatever. Like with the Cowboys had like all the right pieces. We had Dak. We had a good running back. I mean, Zeke was great in his prime.
That's one thing I was bringing up is the Cowboys, in my opinion, are oddly similar to the Steelers as of late, to where they have a stacked team across the board.
Yeah.
When it means business in the playoffs,
I am so sorry, guys. You guys
nothing but dog turds.
Yeah, dude. When it comes to the playoffs, and like, don't get me wrong, like I like Mike McCarthy as a person, as a coach. That guy can get fucked.
Yeah, bad coach.
Terrible coach, dude. And like Schottenheimer, I
think he could be a really good head coach.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I did not hate what he did last year. Now, I think that he wanted to punch Jerry and Stephen Jones in the face when they traded Micah Parsons.
How old is Steven? Because I saw the draft
He's
insight
old,
of the
dude.
trade with the Eagles. He doesn't look that old in that.
I didn't think
but I
so
thought
either.
he was old as shit.
Stephen, I thought he looked older than what I thought he was. I think he's in his 50s. I think.
Oh,
maybe
that's it?
maybe 60s. Maybe. I don't know. But Jerry Jones needs to just...
Yeah, he's 63.
63, okay. Jerry Jones needs to just stop and
That guy
retire.
sucks.
Dude, it is so bad.
Why does he still talk to the press? Just like pass that shit on to Steven or something.
Yeah, and honestly, why do we not hire a GM? The owner and his
Bengals
son.
don't do it either. It's so stupid.
It's the worst, dude. It's tough. Like, it just sucks.
Adrian and I were talking about this before the pod started. Speaking of GMs, Howie Roseman.
Yeah. Guy's a dog.
Yeah.
He's a
I
dog.
was telling him, like, when the Chiefs started their dynasty in Super Bowl after Super Bowl, it just seemed like every year, even with picking at 31 or 32, even if they had a first rounder, it
They
seemed like they
somehow-
still always got
Yeah, they
top
walk
tier
into-
talent that fell to them without having to trade up.
Yeah. Xavier
They're-
Worthy.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill.
Then you look at Philly and Howie Roseman, which I loved that they went right ahead of Pittsburgh and shoved it up their ass to get Makai Lemon.
Yeah.
That was beautiful
That
to
was
me.
awesome. Yeah.
That is
I
pretty
know that
awesome.
Ben was a big fan of that one too. And then like last year, somehow they get that Campbell, the linebacker from Bama, that fell to
yeah.
them. Like,
Yeah.
how does that happen?
Yeah. And they got
like,
they got Jalen
got
Carter.
Jalen Carter fell to 10 because
Yeah.
he
Because
got caught speeding in college one time.
Jordan
And
Davis.
So, like,
yeah.
it's like, how the fuck do these guys are insane football players, but they fall to 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
That's kind of what happened with
It's like
Caleb
the Ravens
Downs
are
of
the same way
Cowboys.
too. Like the Ravens always get.
Yeah,
top
he
talent
said the
just
same fucking
falling.
thing. He said the
Like,
same thing.
Kyle Hamilton.
Kyle
was a-
Hamilton. Yeah.
It's
Like,
something with safeties. They always fall. I don't know why, but Hamilton was the clear best safety in
Oh,
the
yeah.
draft. And it's like, of course.
I mean, the guy's
in the division.
insane. The guy's a stud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because teams don't want to pay him like $20 million a year.
Which I seen with the Browns trading down. I'm not 100% sure on this number, but with trading down to 9, they saved over like 6 or 10 mil in their contract just from trading
That's
down.
that's
Can
a
you-
lot.
can you hear that
Did the
fucking
Browns
toy?
get that McNeil Warren? Did the Browns get him? That guy from Toledo?
Yeah, they got
Yes.
the safety.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
get him.
Yeah.
That's actually a good
I love
pickup.
that pick,
That's a
too.
good pickup for you guys. I think I actually sent that in the
I love that.
group chat about him.
I saw the Cowboys attempted trade with the Browns. That was
Yeah.
like the worst offer of all time.
Yeah,
12 and 20, and what was the other one?
it was
For
2
9 and
5.
24 and
Yeah.
a 5 or something. It's like,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
Yeah, and then the fucking
And Andrew
Dolphins
Barrett's like,
took-
no, that ain't gonna work for us.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, say what you want about Andrew Berry too. I don't hate his tactics sometimes.
The
The
one
guy has
thing
done absolutely nothing.
The one thing I'm looking at is we got Dave Podesta out of the front office. He was like the Moneyball dude. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
He went to
And-
the Rockies, didn't he?
I think
He
so.
went from football to baseball.
Yeah, and it just he was so driven on analytics. There was a good chunk of the guys that we took was just like, you're just too in depth with the analytics. Like, for example, the one guy he took at receiver, Anthony Schwartz, like the 6th round or whatever round it was, like he's a track star,
He's
and
as fast as shit. Yeah.
we passed on Amon-Ra multiple times.
Yeah.
Like
That one's tough. Because
Remember when
after we
Condoleezza
got him
Rice was
out-
getting interviews?
the first year that we got him out of the front office was last year's draft, and the Browns killed it. So I love that. But
Remember when Condoleezza Rice was getting like head coaching interviews and shit, or GM interviews? And, like that, what a wild time.
Can we all agree that Jaron not even attempting to call in, he's just a cuck?
He's smiling at the TV watching the Reds right now.
Yes, he is.
also, I never did
He's loving it.
text Jaron personally, but I do feel bad for what I said because I didn't want that to come across as like hatred. I was just literally just stating stuff. I wasn't like want that to come across.
I was reading that this morning.
Like
I was
shouting
yelling.
or like I had hatred towards him. That's not how it was. I was literally just stating my mind. I didn't want any beef around that, but
I don't
wanted
think
you guys
he's-
to know too.
Do we think that Jaron tomorrow, after he listens to this, is gonna tell me how piss poor the audio is for some reason? Like that just seems to
Audio's-
be a habit for him.
Audio's good now.
Dude, last week I didn't think it was bad either. There was a small echo, and yes, he was right. It did kind of sound a little bit like I was under.
Which we're not going to be perfect every week. There's
No.
always going to be stuff
Dude.
that's going to happen throughout the pod.
I don't know what it is about this guy. He thinks that I need to be running a fucking multi-million-dollar audio production here, buddy. I'm just trying. All right, dude. I cut 3 things
He's a
out.
blue collar guy, dude.
Yeah, well, not really. I work behind a desk all day. I fart.
Yeah, that was a scary one.
Oh, did you
I
almost
didn't
poop?
trust it for a little bit, but
Dude.
it's all good.
I'm gonna circle back to that conversation in 1 second because I had a very rough beginning of my week. No, I like with my editing, I listen to the audio. I'm like, yeah, that sounds decent. Where it's like, oh fuck, here we go again. And like I try to play with it in my editing software, DaVinci, and sometimes it doesn't work. But with DaVinci, I go through, I cut out because like to the people watching this and listening. We are recording for probably 10 to 15 minutes before I actually kick this son of a bitch off. Like, typically that's how it goes because I like to just, like, I don't want to get up, do it, and come back kind of thing, like, because it's just a hassle. And then,
It felt good. Did you hear that?
no, I didn't.
Oh, I cracked my neck. It felt awesome.
I cracked my neck earlier. It was great. So, dude,
Sorry for getting off topic, but
and then I cut out the end of it because like I will record for a couple minutes after the fact, just until I make my way over there and then cut it off. So there's a fun fact for everybody. So that's typically what I do. I don't even watch the video back because, to be honest with you, I have like when we get off of here. What time is it right now? It's almost 9:00 at night on Wednesday. Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Did you see that guy fucking posted that on TikTok? Actually, I think I sent it to both of you.
Sent it to me too.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it was so good. What a guy he is. But anyway, yeah. So that's my editing. That's all I do because like I'll get upstairs at like 10:00 to go to bed, or like 10:00 after this is like all said and done with, and I'm ready to go to bed. I'm fucking tired. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn. So, yeah, back to Jaron. He's gonna say something about the audio tomorrow, and I don't know. I'll serve him a bagel with my Fremunda cheese on it. I don't go fuck.
Hey, there's $1 on the ground.
Yes, there is. That $1's been there for about a week.
Oh,
It fell off when I was trying to write notes last week about a client, and I just haven't picked it up because fuck it. I don't really care. Yeah. So Yeah, I think we can all agree Jaren's a cuck for not even attempting to come on here, right? What a douche. What else we got?
Ask Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben, I got a little thing here for you. I'm going to name off some colleges, okay? And I'm gonna then give you guys the name of the guy. And I want you to tell me which college he went to. So, did this guy go to USC, Stanford, or Oklahoma? Gabe Owners.
Okay. All right. Oklahoma.
Okay. I'll tell you at the end if these are right.
Okay, I think I know where we're going.
Did this guy go to USF, Miami, or
Ohio or Florida?
Oh, Florida, sorry. Or Georgia State. Oliver Kloshoff.
Yeah. I plead the fifth. Dude. After you said Gabe Owners, I was like, this son of a bitch. That's why I started laughing, and then I was like, okay, maybe it's just once. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure I know what he's doing.
Okay.
What a great fucking idea, though.
What about Clea Torres? You know where he went to college?
Yeah. Oliver Kloshoff. That's a guy. I never heard that one before.
I never heard that one either.
Dude,
Never heard that one.
I was scrolling through TikTok like 2 weeks ago when
So
we were
good,
when we were in fucking on our way to New Jersey, and I'm like sitting there like I see this, or it might have been Instagram, I don't remember, but this came up like they were typing this shit into like this Peloton fucking live streams or whatever that they do, and this one guy was like, oh yeah, happy birthday, Oliver Kloshoff, and he just like kind of sits there and thinks about it for a second and then goes away, and I'm sitting in the back of this van my dad rented, and I'm fucking
Rolling.
losing my shit laughing. The next one was Dixon Cider Box. And I'm like, fucking like losing my shit. And then it gets to Clea Torres. And
Your dad have a clue?
My dad, like, he was like, Adrian. And like, I didn't hear him because I had both AirPods in. And he's like, Adrian. And I like looked up. I was like, what's up? He goes, what's so fucking funny? And I was like, dude. I was like, yeah, I'll tell you when we get there. This is great. I'm like, this is going to be phenomenal content if I can get Ben on it.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I low-key wish I didn't take the bait. That would have been hilarious.
Oh, I know, dude. I know. I
It
just.
would have been so if I just went with it. That would have been hilarious.
Do you think that? No, I think that Jaren would have caught, like, sniffed it out right away.
How many did you have?
5. Yeah, if you didn't take the bait, that's jeez. And like that whole time I was asking you, I was trying not to laugh. Like I was just like,
Yeah, I'd be cooked. I'd be laughing my ass off. I was asking that.
So yeah. Congrats, Jason Kaiser. I don't think we've actually really hit on this. I don't think that we really like said congrats to him for March Madness.
Yeah.
Like for the bracket challenge, because
Who the hell was the guy that didn't claim?
Big Dog Sweat never claimed his prize or the ability to come on this show. AWOL, he's gone. And honestly, that might be a real guy, but who fucking knows?
It's an AI bracket.
Could have been. There was no password, so I don't know. Who knows?
Some random dude.
But Jason
Like,
Kaiser got the dub, and he got the moolah. So good on him. So he'll be. I think he said he wanted to come on before the U.S. Open.
That's in June, right?
Yeah. I think that's when he said he wanted to come on. So we're gonna have to figure out the audio on that one. That's gonna be a fucking nightmare for me, but we'll figure it out. So Sabres are up 2-4 or 4-2 now. So
Against who? They're playing the Canadians?
I believe
they're
the
playing...
Canadian. Yeah, Canadians. Yes, sir.
Is that game 1 or is that what is that?
Sixers and Knicks, 81-80 right now.
Look at this. Look at this fucking shirt that my job sent me.
What? That's good.
And B's not even playing in that game.
No, he's out. He got
How
ruled
does that
out
keep
today.
happening to him? He's a fucking pussy.
Dude, he gets hurt all the
Real
fucking
quick.
time.
I mean, the guy's a stud, but
Yeah.
holy shit.
Real
dude.
quick, who do you guys hate more? Joel Embiid or Paul George?
Paul
Joel.
George. Fuck Paul George.
I don't mind Paul George. I'll be honest with you.
I don't even hate Joel Embiid like that. He's just a bitch.
Joel Embiid is a bitch,
Well,
and
just the
Paul
fact-
George is a bitch too. So
Well,
I
just
guess
the fact that Embiid is a founder of Trust the Process, and you can't even trust a fucking
Trust
cough
you to
with that
play?
team.
Yeah.
you can't trust a cough when he plays, dude.
Damn, I'm up to 10 already.
10. We're at 10,
What happens
buddy.
when you take a few weeks off, I guess? You forget.
And he also had coffee too, like that.
Dude, that shit
coffee,
was good.
coffee always seems to fuck you up.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's like I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of something to say, and I'm like, yeah. I got them talking.
Ben, when are we gonna get you in the basement, buddy? When is this gonna happen?
I don't know, bro.
Or out in the garage? We'll probably, now that we got this whole fucking thing figured out, we can. My whole thing with the podcast was like, I wanted to get this out into the garage. Like honestly, I wanted to do this around the bar to begin with, but it was also middle of fucking January when we kicked this thing off.
Yeah.
It was cold as shit, so like I was like, I'm not fucking putting my computer out there. Like now I have no problem doing it, but that's my I wanted when I like when we came up with the idea of doing a podcast, and like we thought about doing this. What, 2 years ago we talked about doing this?
Yeah.
I mean,
And you pitched the idea to me.
Yeah, I pitched the idea to you first, and then I think I threw it at Jaron and then Slurp. And when Slurp was very intoxicated in my around my fire pit that time, is when I
we
think
talked about it around. Like, actually, hold up. I don't remember anything about that night. I already know the night you guys are talking about, but
my God,
I
that
had
was
no
so
clue
great.
that the podcast was talked about that
yeah,
night.
what I
But,
talked I pitched a podcast that
some
night.
decisions and things were made from Slurp that night.
Yeah, you were all in that night. You were all in that night. You were
Honeysuckle.
you. what a time that
Dude,
was.
that night I had what was
We got to run that back.
2 cases of Good Boys, which that's only what, like 16, but still,
Yeah.
like.
God.
And then you had that fucking Jim Vanilla and
Oh, I
Sun
forgot
Kiss.
about that. Yeah, dude. So when
I miss Good Boys.
When it went to the Good Boys,
Oh, so good.
the thing with that and me is, well, in general, when I drink alcohol, if it's going down good, I don't like pace my beers. I'm like, I just drink them like water. That's how I was with the Good Boys, and I downed those way too quick.
Yeah.
I should not have started with the liquor, but Slurp did.
So, I think we need to run that back, and
Oh, for sure.
I think we need to record it. Like not necessarily like podcast style, but
I
like
see
I
what
set
you're
up,
saying, yeah.
you know, I set up the GoPro out there, kind of thing.
Dude, put
And-
the GoPro on. No, that would be dangerous for Slurp, dude.
Yeah.
Like we
Have a
just
lot
Ah,
like I mean, obviously, if things get a little out of hand, I'll edit the shit out. But like, could you imagine like GoPro out there? Like I put a security light on my garage. That way, like it's kind of lit up a little bit, you know, so you can see us. And like nothing crazy, you know, bright or anything. But like, could you imagine doing something like that? We would fucking like just getting pissed drunk around the campfire. I think when I pitched the idea of the podcast, I think Ernie was still here.
I
Out back.
forgot Ernie
Yeah,
showed
he was
up
there
that
for a
night.
while, yeah.
And I think he was like, dude, that'd be pretty cool to do. I mean, that was like last year,
Yeah, that was last year.
around this time, like what was it,
Summer.
June? Alyssa was in fucking South Dakota, so it would have been July.
Oh, hey, Adrian, that was the night.
Oh yeah,
Waylon, he kept asking, "Where's mom? Where's mom?" And like, "Oh, he's in South Dakota," and I could not stop laughing. I don't know why, but I thought.
well,
that
he
the
was
funniest thing.
fucking whining about it, like, dude, like.
I
and
think
he-
it was so funny because you said it as if South Dakota was from here to Fort Recovery. It's because you said it like so quick and-
Nonchalant.
yeah, just nonchalant.
Well, he kept whining about it. Like, dude, the kid's awesome, and he's so smart, and I love him to death. And I would take 100 bullets for him, but like
100 shots.
100 shots. I want to get into that. I want to get into that a little bit. So, but anyway, he was just like, he was upstairs. We were getting him ready for bed and stuff. And I mean, I put him to bed, at night, like 8 o'clock, 8:30, I think, something like that. And he's fucking just whining, "Where's mommy?" And I was just like, eventually I was like, I was being like real good with him and real nice. I was like, "Waylon, you know, mommy's on a trip right now. Like, she's on a business or a work trip, as we call them. Like, my mom's on a work trip right now. You know, she won't be home until Friday or Saturday or whatever it was." And he was just, "Where's mommy? Where's mommy?" And then I found out, I was just like, she's in South Dakota. And I just walked away, and Slurp could not contain himself.
I about fell off the couch, I think.
Yeah, you were fucking laughing it up, and I was like,
I get to laughing, I can't stop.
That is true. That is true. So, going to the 100 shots thing, I've been doing I've been like on the detective side of TikTok for some freaking weird reason. And did you know that, like, we all know that he wrote that song as a diss towards Yo Gotti and his team because they shot at him. But literally, the Mercedes Sprinter van that they shot had 99 bullet holes in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
99 bullet holes in it. And that's why he wrote 100 shots, because it had 99. And somehow, some way, he didn't get hit one time.
That is insane.
So crazy. So then he's this happened in somewhere. I don't remember where it happened, but then he was in LA doing a show in LA, right? And he leaves the venue. He says, "I'm gonna go for a walk." And everybody there was like, "Bro, that's really not a good idea, because Yo Gotti knows you're here. Yo Gotti is like, somebody's gonna be on your ass." So, lo and behold, somebody fucking sees him in LA, and they get in an altercation with him, and Dolph tries to fight him. Like, these like 3 dudes. Well, he gets a good shot, he gets a good hit on somebody, and then that guy's down, but the other guys pull out a gun. Dolph pulls out his gun. While he's pulling out his gun, he gets shot like 9 fucking times. And then gets up and walks into this Apple store in the middle of Los Angeles, and then they call the cops and shit, and like paramedics. And then so he's in the hospital. When he gets out of the fucking hospital, as he's walking out of the hospital, he is recording a music video as another diss towards fucking Yo Gotti. So then he gets back to Memphis, and when he gets back to Memphis, there's a $400,000 bounty on his head. And then like a bunch of dudes. Obviously, we know the story after that. This happened several years after that whole altercation, and they put the hit on his head. But they eventually, inevitably they got him. But yeah, what a crazy fucking guy Dolph was. Dolph was a fucking, still bump his music. Do you like Pop Smoke? He died too, but
yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I don't hate him. I don't love him.
I don't know why, but I love his music.
Pretty good.
I love his music.
All this stuff's hard.
It is hard, dude. Hawkem. Hawkem's you gotta listen to Hawkem. Hawk Tua. That Hawkem is a phenomenal track. Phenomenal track. Let's see. I mean, yeah, we definitely need to get like drunk around the campfire and record again.
It's just something about a campfire and getting drunk.
Yeah, it's so great.
I don't know. I guess it's soothing.
It is. It's great. I love it, man.
Like, anytime I'm around a campfire and I'm drinking, I'm like, dude, I kind of want to just fall asleep right now. Like, this is so chill.
Yeah, I've actually fallen asleep around many a campfire in my day.
For sure. So
have I.
Many a campfire in my day.
Yeah, Slurp, you definitely have.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slurp used to fall asleep in a lot of weird places.
Yeah, especially back when I was on third shift.
Yeah, this guy would.
Dude, I could fall asleep anywhere. I could fall asleep standing up.
He did. I actually have a video of it.
Oh, fuck. I was saying that just hypothetically, and yeah, you brought up a memory of it.
I had a video of him in Fishmo's sleeping.
Yep.
He was like leaned up against the bar, just zonked, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was fun, man. to be 20 again
Yeah, we need to do that.
in
Like
our 20s. Well, I guess I'm still in my 20s.
Reds game, or like if the Cavs are able to pull something out of their ass, just chill around the campfire. Or something.
Hell yeah. I got the fucking TV out there at the bar. Well, the bar is pretty much set up. I mean, I'm still closing off the front of it. Whenever I get time, I go out there and I work on it. But, I mean, that's not really a necessary
That's
thing for
something
the
that
bar.
could be like a weekend thing if you want to have some people over. Like, I could help out with that.
Hell
Real
yeah.
quick, it'd be something like to drink beers, bullshit, as we're working.
Well, what I'm going to do is, because I have the slats already, like, from the pallets. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if Dale will let me borrow his air compressor again. And I have his nail gun out in my garage and a fucking boatload of nails that I bought for his nail gun because I was using it for some stuff upstairs, like the trim. I'm going to see if he'll just, like, let me use it. And I'm just going to take those slats and put them across and just nail gun. And just, because that'll get it done in a half hour. If I have the slats already off the pallets that they're on right now, and I go in there with a nail gun, just pop, 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 all the way down the whole bar, I can have that thing done in no time.
It might be easier. Well, not easier. It might be better if you screw that down. It's like if you want to move it,
Yeah.
lift up, it might.
Well, the reason I'm not going to do that is I'm going to take a Sawzall, right? I've been taking a Sawzall and going between the 2x4s and the slats and just cutting the nails, right? And I tried screwing them before, and I'm an expert at screwing. And it splits the pallet wood. It splits the slats because they're so thin and I mean, it's pallet wood. So nails tend to work better because they don't split the wood.
Do you pre-drill? If you pre-drill,
Pre-drill would probably work a little better. Yeah, but I
That's
don't.
what my dad did on mine.
But I don't have the patience. I should have the patience, but I really don't. But I should. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't think that bar is ever gonna move. Plus, that bar right now weighs probably a metric ton. So, and that's without putting that shit on the front. I don't know how pallets weigh so fucking much. It is ridiculous. It's crazy. I think Ohio State, Texas is here. Although they do play in Texas, I think I'm gonna, smoke.
Yeah, it's in Texas this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke meat again and have people over for that again.
Fuck, I could smoke something too. I got a smoker now, and I love using that thing. I don't use it enough, but
I don't use mine enough either, but mine's like the old traditional smokers, like where you actually put the fucking log, like the wood
I
logs
think You
in,
showed me that last year.
and so it's a lot to keep up with, especially like in the middle of the night when they're smoking something. It's kind of tough, but I think Ohio State, Texas, maybe throw a little, maybe another pork butt on the night before, maybe some brisket, maybe some ribs.
All of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll smoke all the meat.
All the meat.
All the meat. Ben loved that pulled pork last year. You were a big fan of that.
Ate the
Real
fuck out of
quick,
it.
I remember last year I walked over to your place from Honda. It's like, hey, Slurp, I got a bunch of stuff I smoked if you want to try some. My dumb ass tried the smoked, like, queso dip or, like,
was pretty
buffalo
good, though.
chicken dip or whatever dip.
Oh,
it
I
was.
did smoke buffalo
But
chicken dip.
I didn't try any of, like, your pork butt, your pork, like anything.
That's all I had was pork butt
And
last
it
year.
was like, are you going to try the meat? I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Like,
Dude, that pork butt last year was so. I mean, that was. I need to smoke something soon. That was so good. Like that. Like it wasn't the best that I've had. Like my dad can smoke the shit out of a pork butt, but that was very good. And then like my family's secret barbecue sauce just thrown on there. I mean, that was a big hit.
I remember the barbecue sauce. Yeah.
That was a big hit. You know what I found out? I've been using white vinegar. I need to be using apple cider vinegar. It just says white. It says a certain kind of vinegar on there, and I thought it just meant like I thought that it was white. I thought it said white vinegar. I need to be using apple cider. So apparently, if I use apple cider, it's gonna taste. I mean, it does taste phenomenally better. It tastes so, and like I thought what I had up there still tasted really good. So, I don't know. Maybe the apple cider vinegar will.
Take it over the top.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I really am. I'm hoping. So, yeah, maybe I'll smoke something soon. Maybe this weekend. But I gotta get logs. I'm out of logs. All I have up there is wood chips, and that just does not get the job done. It's got to be a slow burning log. But
Well,
yeah.
is that about it?
Well, yeah, that's about it. I'm ready to wrap this show up. You know what we're gonna do? Now that I got this audio pretty much, I think, figured out, we'll see how it does with Jaren's. Because for some reason, I don't know, but like I feel like 3 on there is. I don't think it'll overload the board, because like that's a pretty good board, but like I don't think it'll overload. But in the case that it does, I want to make sure. But Jaren won't be here next week either, from what I understand. We might do some live streaming next week. We might
I'm gonna go live.
we might hop on YouTube and live stream this thing. You cool with that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Game. I thought about doing
raw and uncut.
Yeah, hell yeah. People would love that, dude. And another thing I thought was with TikTok live, going live on TikTok.
On TikTok, yeah.
Because like, I mean, that's a TikTok live. Like, used to be, I would just be scrolling through the algorithm, bro, and it'll just pop up some random
randoms live.
Yeah, or some randoms live, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking sick. Like, what's this guy doing? Like, oh, what's this guy talking about? Or like if it's like some chick with a big forehead, like I'll comment on it and be like, damn, her forehead's taking up my whole phone screen, and then I'll get off of it.
I'm gonna get off of it.
Yeah, and just leave. or like there's one time some fat chick was fucking live on TikTok, and she had like 3 people fucking viewing it, and I was like, hey, just real quick, can you move out of the phone screen? Because my phone is too heavy to hold now. And
That is diabolical.
and I stayed on there until she read it, and she was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" I was like, "That is so
TikToks
golden."
you see of the overweight people that do the food reviews are like, well, I ordered 1 fry, but for some reason I got 2. I don't know why.
or like this, like the one girl was like, yeah, I went to Panera Bread today. She's like, and I ordered a salad. I did not order all of these sandwiches and chips. And it's like,
Or they get a cheeseburger and they open it up like, this is a beef patty and bacon. I asked for a vegan burger. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
there's this one girl that I scroll across on TikTok. I think I might have sent Ben one of these, but like it's like she's like reviewing like old clips of my 600-pound life, and it sounds like Cleveland's wife in Family Guy, not Loretta, but the other one, and that's what it sounds like, and she's obviously black, but like there'd be some of them, and it's like it'll be like Terry tried their hardest not to eat Terry starts off his day with 26 eggs. Like, 26 eggs, damn, this motherfucker. And, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh, it's like 18 sausages. And it's like one of them, like the woman was like defending her food over her kids eating, and it's like the mom was getting real defensive in her element of her food, and she's like, man, let them fucking babies eat. You fucking big as shit. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world.
My favorite part of 1,000-Pound Sisters is, try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is. And then her sister's like, there's shit you can do. You just want to be a big old baby about everything. Like,
What was the one? It was like the guy was pushing the girl up the ramp in the wheelchair, and he was like, "Damn, it's like fucking pushing a Ford Explorer up this fucking thing."
I know the exact video you're talking about.
That's fucking good, dude. Oh, fucking fat people. Fat people piss me off, bro. Well, and like I'm not skinny by any means, but like I'm also not obese. Like don't get me wrong, like I know I'm a bigger guy, but like I also know I'm not obese. I guess in the eyes of the World Health Organization, they technically probably classify me as obese, but whatever, fuck you, but like I'm not obese, and I know that. Like I'm not walking around 600 pounds. I got 340 to go. So I think I'm all right. If I weighed 600 pounds, bro, honestly, just put a gun to my head. Like, there's no brother. Like, hell no. And imagine getting in and out of a car. That'd just be terrible. Oh my god, fuck that, dude. I could not do it. And it's like, oh, it's a disease. Like, no, fucking being fat is not a disease. It's a choice. You chose to do that. I saw one today. This fucking chick was 23 years old, and she was fat as shit. And some Latino doctor was like, listen, if you don't do something, you will die by 30. It's like, damn, bro, this guy's fucking straight shooter. And then he's like, you need to lose 30 pounds in 1 month, and I will give you this stuff. And she was like, okay. And she just goes right back to fucking chowing down on 5,000 calories a meal. Comes back, she's only lost 17 pounds, and he's like, yep, you didn't do it. So, sorry. And she was like, no, please help me. And he was like, you lose 20 pounds in 1 month. 20 more pounds, 1 month. I will do it. I will do the operation. And she's like, okay, I'll do it. 14 pounds. And he's like, nope. And I was like, damn, dude, this guy's fucking just a straight shooter. This guy was awesome. I loved him. And he was like, you have a choice, and you chose to be fat. I was like, damn, dude, this guy's fucking awesome. I should have watched that season. Yeah, man. All right, well, come to the game tomorrow if you can't, or gosh, dang it, come to the game today, Thursday. Come to the game, Fort Recovery, St. Henry. It's gonna be fun, be a good time. I'll be there with the kids. It'd be great. It'd be real fun, real good time.
Yep. Good luck to both clubs.
Good luck to both clubs. I'm seeing a lot of St. Henry people, a lot of Fort Recovery people. Fort Recovery beat Parkway tonight. It was their third time making up the game, so it was fun. Not really making up; they just picked up where they left off. But St. Henry beat Parkway today. That was pretty cool. That warmed my heart. Parkway parents are assholes. Got in an altercation with one of them. Last year and this year. That was cool. All right. Coaches on 3. 1, 2, 3. Coaches.